impact was so extreme. Yeah. Was it the Axel's German Shepherd?
Sorry?
The Axel's German Shepherd? From the corner at Radcliffe, they have the garden rooms.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah, that's the only big dog that I can remember.
نباید یه کار کنیم از گندی که افتادیم توش خلاص شیم.
چیده تو خودش نسرین خاک سر من کنم.
3 سال نشستم تو خونه هیچ کاری نکردم، فقط بچه بزرگ کردم که جناب علی تخصصتو بگیریم. هم الان میگی دارم چرت میگم. برو دیگه.
طلاق نمیدم.
شما برای چی دارین این حرفا رو میزنید؟ من نمیفهمم.
شما به خانم شک دارید.
اگه خودت بخوای بیای چرا میگی؟
چه غلطی کردی میشینی؟
Mamo, to twoja choroba. Ona już nie wróci. A tata od ciebie się nie zarazi? Zobacz, jaki tato jest gruby teraz.
Wieciara, bo prezentów nie będzie.
Ja już będę szedł z wisiarem.
नहीं छोड़ूंगा।
ये खानदानी मसला है।
याद है ना? मैंने तुम्हें जो सिखाया था।
A free pass from the City Council budget debate, which is as we speak in City Hall. It's exciting because of what we're doing here, the Impact Award. And we have been working a lot with film the last couple of years in the city of Stockholm actually. We have done things in a lot of different areas. We have, for instance, for the first time in the city's history, we have made a film strategy taken by the City Council. We have started a film fund for investing in film production. We have actually increased the support for film festivals, and we have worked to stimulate and open new independent cinemas in our city. And we have done these things for actually a multitude of reasons. Partly, to be honest, because it creates jobs in the cultural and creative sector. That's a good thing in itself. Partly because it helps shaping and sharpening the image of what our city is, both nationally and internationally. But mostly and mainly for cultural reasons. Because we want more stories to be told in our city, to be told about our city. And in the end, that's why we started up this together with Stockholm International Film Festival, the Stockholm Impact Award, to promote important stories. Because we know that film is, maybe I'm going ahead of this seminar, but film is the hardest hitting cultural media. We know that art and culture is not only a mirror of society, it is also a tool for shaping it and changing it. And that's what these films that have been nominated are doing. They're shaping our societies and they're changing our world. That's why we are here. Now, enough said. Now we all want to know who the winner is. And I would ask the chairman of the jury, Susanne Osten, to join me on stage to open, I think, a golden envelope.
Yes, I have so many things in my
So many
hand.
golden envelopes.
But the most important one is this one, and this is the clock. You wanna?
Yeah, you know what it is.
Yes. You really know.
And the winner is Jadowska for Wild Roses. And the jury's motivation.
Yeah, the motivation. It's a duck But we want to also just say the names of the 5 other fine and interesting depictions of society. We would mention My Pure Land, which is about new ideas for women, you could say. The man wants them to become soldiers, the father. And we have Searing Summer, which is really a fight of who's going to take care of the children, and a very interesting class depiction of a struggle of not only destiny, also the child is in the center here. And we have also The Last Verse, which is about the living place market and mafia. Very interesting story. And The Cardinals, which is a family drama with a very fine and secret ending and revealing of society. And we have Wild Roses, which is our winner. And our motivation in English for you, so you understand some of it. For the sensitive depiction of a mother who refuses to abandon her true self. For a portrait of a revolting child that questions an utterly conservative society. For the visually exquisite style that contrasts with the world plunged in prejudice and moral cohesion. The Stockholm Impact Award goes to Anna Jadowska for Wild Roses, a metaphor for human resilience. Yes. Thank you very much. Ska jag prata svenska? Nej, alla förstod allting. Fantastiskt.
Thank you, Susanne. Let's go into the middle.
Yeah. I would just say a few words. Thank you very much. I am really honored to be here. Thank you, members of jury and organizers, the director of the festival. Of course, thank you, the city of Stockholm. It's an incredible prize for me. I had a long and difficult journey with this movie, and finally I'm here, so I'm sure it was worth it. And I believe, I'm pretty sure that with this award, I can imagine I could make another movie, because we are in the middle of changes in Poland. The society is deeply divided, especially women are under huge pressure. So we actually don't know what will happen, and it's quite stressful situation. When Krzysztof Kieślowski was awarded a Felix Prize in the 80s, he said, "I hope Poland is in Europe." And I would like to repeat this word today. I deeply hope that Poland is in Europe, and in a few years, as soon as possible, I could come here with a new movie and present it here in the Stockholm Film Festival. Thank you very much.
So please stay on stage. Let's have a small chat, and then we will invite the rest of the panel up. Okay. So I just want to really underline the fact that this award is 1 million crowns.
Impressive.
So maybe you need to say it again. So that's the equivalent of 100,000 euros. So it actually can help for making the next film.
Sure, for sure.
So what are the thoughts running through your head right now?
I'm writing actually some script. It's based on a real case. A few years ago, near Warsaw, the city called Łódź, which the film school is.
There's actually a lot of Swedes going to that as well.
Exactly. And in this city, a woman around 60 robbed a bank. And I would like to develop this story. She had a lot of debts. And I would like to create a black comedy, something like that, but more black because I'm really not depressive in real life, but in the movies I'm really depressive.
Well, we will see your film at 6 o'clock, and it's kind of hard to talk about the film that I guess a lot of people in the audience still haven't seen, especially this kind of film that has a revelation by the end that we should not talk about. So I was really racking my brain on the aspects of the film, like the impact, the societal aspects, and I actually could come up with one that wouldn't destroy the seeing of the film, and that is that, in my interpretation, a lot of the things that are happening in the film kind of come from the fact that the woman in the main role, Eva, her husband is away working. And it kind of, there's this chain of events that start when he is away. And this, of course, is a situation that is kind of, for us in these countries, it's the other side of the spectrum, because the Polish men are coming to our countries in the
When
north.
I was traveling here twice, the plane was full of Polish people. I'm sure they were not going on the festival, but they are working.
Yeah. And I mean, that is an aspect, I guess, that is very relevant in Polish society. What does it do to society to have these men kind of gone and leaving the women to take care of everything? So is this something that has been talked about around your film in Poland?
Yes, of course, but the family are completely destroyed, separated, so there's no relationship between family. People staying alone, like children, for example, the main childish character in my movie. She's very angry, disappointed, and aggressive. So she's somehow screaming for love.
Yeah.
And both of her parents are disappeared because the father is working abroad and the mother is at home, but she has completely different problems.
Mamo, to twoja choroba. Ona już nie wróci. A tata od ciebie się nie zarazi? Tato! Zobacz, jaki tato jest gruby teraz.
Wiecie, ale prezentów nie będzie.
Ja już